My name is Aussie Marcel, the most luscious logs on YouTube, and in today's video I'm back from my vacation and I'm going to be recommending a few fragrances that are going to be ideal for the more mature man, more mature aged man. Starting things off, we've got Kenneth Cole's Black. This fragrance, I'm going to say, is not my favorite, however, it's still quite nice. It's got a really vibrant citrus opening, and it's got a lot of woods as it dries down, with a touch of fresh spiciness as well. Performance is solid, we're talking 5 hours plus on my skin, and all in all, you can get this for under $50 Australian as well. So as far as costs go for performance, this one's alright. It's going to be absolutely ideal for anyone over the age of 40, I think. It doesn't smell too sweet, it doesn't smell too strong. There's a lot of aspects to this fragrance that people are just going to like and find appealing, and so for that reason I'm recommending it for the mature aged man. Next up, we've probably got the most interesting one on the list today, and that's Calvin Klein Eternity Intense. Now, the difference between this one and the regular Eternity is I find that Eternity non-intense is very good for after you shower. It's a little herbal, herbaceous, a little green, but I still find it's got a freshness that I really like to wear after I shower. Intense, on the other hand, as you would expect, it just dials up a lot of the more earthy elements, so it's a much earthier version of it. It's got more spice. It's got more of that mossy, dirty quality to it. It's a little darker. It's not as fresh. I feel like a younger individual may struggle to pull this one off in a way that an older man definitely could. It smells unequivocally like a mature fragrance, and I feel like the more mature aged man, or a more mature man in general really, could really pull this one off. Performance is solid with 7 hours plus on my skin. As far as Calvin Klein fragrances go, this is one of their best performing fragrances in my opinion. And yeah, the price I'm pretty sure is about $70 Australian. So you're getting into the more expensive side of designer fragrances there. Definitely not a budget fragrance by any means, but at that price it's well worth it. And I find that nobody knows about this fragrance. So if you like your fragrances to be, you know, more of an individual sort of thing, if you want to feel more unique wearing them, then this is definitely one to check out. And finally, we're going to be talking a little bit about a fragrance that I've spoken about a couple of times on this channel, actually once recently, Mercedes-Benz Le Parfum. This is one of the most decadent fragrances I can think of. For under $100, I mean, you can find it for anywhere between $60 to $90 Australian. It is a great introduction to oud if you're not already familiar with oud fragrances. It's woody, it's floral with a big rose note as well. It's decadent, it's just pure luxury, and you're paying under $100 for it. You can get away wearing this as like a night out fragrance if you're a younger guy. Highly recommend it, especially in the colder weather. But a more mature man would be able to pull this one off all year round, except maybe in the high heat. It is just an incredible fragrance. It's a parfum. It lasts incredibly long. We're talking 12 hours plus on my skin. For the price, for the overall fragrance DNA, it is maybe one of the best fragrances I own, just all around. And yeah, I highly recommend it. Anyways, those are just some fragrances that I'd recommend for a more mature man. Have you ever worn any of them before? If you have, let me know in the comments below, as I'm curious to find out. And anyway, my name is Aussie Marcel. These are some mature aged fragrances, and until the next video, I'll catch you guys around.